Good day, everybody. I'm going to do a scavenger run, but this one has a little bit of a twist. I found ultra high value loot. This is just regular high value loot, but I found ultra high value loot. So I'm off to a good start. I mean, this sells for over 100k already, so it's a success if you extract. I mean, at this point, great. Plus I have the good backpack. I'm good to go. Okay, so I'm just gonna cruise. I got a good high value loot to start with, so that's awesome. I'm gonna just bounce right over here and try to skip all of the potential people shooting at you from that open field. I usually take the other side of this wall, but I've been playing it riskier lately. Alright, I got the 29-minute timer, so that's good. I got time to loot. I feel like I'm close to completing almost all the missions at this point, so I'm looking for gold bars that are just random and golden figurines and just a few other items for upgrading. Okay, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to run right up here to the farmhouse and try for the golden figurine. I'm just going to go right for the figurine, open up some drawers. Hopefully there's an upgrade to armor, helmet, backpack, etc. Maybe there's a pistol. I'm going to grab all that stuff if there is and bounce out right out that window and move on. Alright, so it's not gold, but there is a gun, so that's a bonus. And nothing else, I'm out. I didn't waste time there, so that was a bonus. I'll get food at the next destination if I need it. Okay, so I've got to change my plan, but good thing I got a pistol right here. That's awesome. I'm going to run back into the house, check it out, and wait for that area across the street to clear out a little bit. I just heard gunfire over there, and I need to play it a little bit safe. I've already gotten some pretty good items. Sometimes keys spawn on this table in this little room over here, so you have to actually pick them up to see them, and so people overlook it a lot. You will also notice if you watch my videos that when I'm in these areas, I pretty much take the same path. That's because I always have a plan that way, or maybe even 2 or 3 of what I can do in this situation because I cross this area frequently. Like right here, I can go over to those areas where the high-rise are if there's no action over here, but if there's no action over here, I really like to go this way, check for the figurine, check for a few high-value loots, run across the street, and check that spot too, but it's all depending on time and contractors. So this is the first time I ever found ultra high-value loot, and I found it right here in the town. I found it at the place where you always get high-value loot if it's there, but this time it was a little bit different. I wasn't sure if I was even seeing it right. As usual, I'm going to check the figurine. This is a great sign. However, it's not gold, but this next thing is a gold chalice sitting right there. I mean, this has to be as good as finding a golden figurine, but a little different, I guess. It's definitely gold. I had to bring it out here into the daylight just to see. It amazes me the path that people take because that was sitting right there and by far the best thing you're going to loot in this area. I mean, a CPU would be great and you can get that in the house that I'm going to go into. That's why I always check it. I'll even wait and make sure somebody else leaves the house first just to be sure they didn't overlook something, because sometimes they overlook it or sometimes they get it and then they die. Alright, now my heart's pumping a little bit. I got ultra high value loot for the first time, high value loot, and various good value loot. Those figurines are only good, they're not high value. Alright, now I need to do a time check and find my next plan of route. I am doing great on time, so it looks like I'm going to be a little risky. Normally I would just head right for the extraction with this kind of loot, but I'm going to check out the high rise. I can't wait to put that in my collection. Okay, well, A little disappointing, but there used to be a figurine there, possibly a key there, and possibly GPUs up here, but it's looted, so we must move on. Oh, almost forgot, high value loot check. People forget stuff, so I mean, that's another 100K sitting right there. It's a little bit more, actually. Okay, 18 minutes. That's not bad. You can start in at 19, so I'm doing great on time. Gonna loot up some more, I guess, and make my way towards the exit. If you've seen my videos, you know this area coming up. It's the villa. But if not, then here there are high value loot, figurines, at least one figurine, I mean, and just good loot and an easy place to go and kind of off the map, so unless people make their way over here, they don't really hit it up that often. So if you go in the front way like I'm going to, there is a chance at a GPU on the TV. If you come in the back way, there's the med kit, but this time I just get a cell phone. But this turns out to be an absolutely amazing run. There's a key, high value loot, and figurine. This too is not gold, but I'll drink to it anyways. This has been one great run. If I make it out, which I know I do, totally worth it. Okay, I should extract. This is one of the better runs I've ever had. I've never had that gold chalice before. That's amazing. It's almost worth 500K. But I'm feeling kind of lucky, so I'm gonna go hit up that other place for some more loot. Alright, well, I am definitely overloaded with goods. I am gonna try this little office just for the high value loot and the figurine. I am definitely a loot goblin. I come in and do scavenger runs constantly, and no high value loot, but that's okay. I'm gonna make this battery fit. This backpack is like a stressful game of Tetris. Loved that game growing up. Alright, now to head upstairs and check for that figurine. Hopefully it's golden, but guess what? It's not. Okay, so for those who stayed, thanks for watching. This was a great video in my opinion. I had a really fun time playing this round. I had a great time making this video. And I am really happy to have that golden chalice sitting on my shelf. Let me know if you guys find anything out there that is unique. I'm sure there's other stuff that I haven't even seen yet, but I'm gonna keep hunting and keep searching because I'm looking for them gold bars and that golden figurine. Alright, I guess I'll show you guys what it sells for. There you go. And it definitely looks different than the rest. That's for me. Okay, so I kept a couple things, but this is the scavenger run. Have a good night.